What's good, YouTube? So here we go back with another video, and we're gonna be speaking on my Desert Eagle IMI. And that IMI is Israel Military Industries. Okay, chambered in 40. This is the Desert Eagle Magnum Research. All right, and I keep all my tools with one of these on them. Okay, one of these on them. Always keep a trigger lock on the ones that you're not using, or some form of lock. So we're gonna unlock this. And this video is safe for YouTube. Obviously, you seeing the video being uploaded. If it was live, it'd be a different story. So everything is safe. So you could get you one of these trigger locks. This is master lock. Got the teeth right here. And this goes around each side of the trigger guard. Alright. Nice lock for your firearm. Okay. 12 round magazine capacity in this, chambered in 40, original magazine. She is dry. Y'all see that? Now, I told y'all what made me get this. Watching that movie Menace to Society, when MC8 had that Desert Eagle in the movie, I thought that was pretty awesome. So I went on ahead and said, I'm going to eventually get one. So with that being said, there is something I didn't mention about this. It does not have a decocker on it. Okay, y'all want to know what a decocker is? So this was racked back. Now y'all see the hammer is in battery, right? There is no decocker switch on here. This is the slide lock. This is the safety. Safe, unsafe. Safe, unsafe. Red, you're dead. Okay? So there is no decocker on it. So once this is cocked back, this is ready to go. Some people put it on safety and then they holster it and leave the hammer back. I will not do that. So I'm going to show you how I decock this firearm. What I do, finger on the hammer, pull back, finger on the trigger, ease up on the hammer, let go. She's in safe mode. Okay, now let's see something here. This thing here is a heavy trigger pull, I will say that. The trigger is very comfortable. Look at the curve in that trigger finger. See that? Trigger finger. And the trigger. Look at the curve in that trigger. Awesome. Okay. I only put I'm not even going to say 50 through this. I probably put 10 rounds through this gun. When I take my guns to the range, I've only put 10 through this. Okay. And all my other ones was just going. Not because of the round is expensive. No ammunition is expensive to me. If I want to shoot them, I'll shoot them. So, but this one right here is really comfortable in the hand, and it is solid. It is a very accurate gun. Okay, it is solid steel. You can't go wrong with this. A lot of people say the Desert Eagle is too big. It's too big. So IMI is Israel Military Industries. This is the original. Okay, this is their gun. This was made in Israel. Made in Israel. They make a good firearm, people. Yes, they do. I've never dropped this. The only gun I've dropped two of my guns before. I've dropped my Glock thousands of times, and I dropped my XD. I dropped that a few times. And the only thing it did was maybe bang up the polymer. But that metal, maybe a little scratch, wipe it off and the scratch is gone. But my Glock has some holster wear. This right here has a holster. I have a nice holster for it. I'm eventually going to get some pearl grips for it. I do not make closet guns, but what I'm gonna start doing this year is having an outfit for every gun that I got. I'm just joking. But depending on what mood I'm in, I might take that gun. I do not recommend this gun for a little dude or a little female. You lightweight, you know, you want to get something lightweight. You don't want to have all this recoil and all this weight. Carrying around is like carrying around a 5-pound dumbbell as the day goes on, because in my hand right now as we speak, it got some weight to it. But this is an excellent shooter, y'all. Excellent. I can compare this to a 1911. And a lot of people might agree, and some might not agree. They prefer their 1911s. I have nothing bad to say about 1911, of course, because I don't have a 1911. I've never shot a 1911. I do want that gun Mark Finn got. He has that, not Lucille, that's the bat from Walking Dead. Tommy Lee Jones is Mark Finn's Glock. That's a nice Glock, by the way, Mark. Yours a lot better than mine, but people, this here is a to-go gun. If you want something solid, and this is a bump in the night gun. Don't get me wrong, this is really good for a bump in the night. You wake up, if you run out of ammo, the dude or woman that broke in your house, right over the head. Don't throw your gun like they do in the movies. They run out of bullets. They throw the gun and they just start running. No, that's like a stick. Like, this is a weapon. Still, without the ammo. Not this way. Keep your hand on that handle. Whack. You never know. You might get some rounds for that pistol that you hold. But this right here is an excellent weapon. It really fits good in the hand. It fits good in the hand. It's beaver tail right here, y'all. Woo! This is so comfy. Your hand cupped right up under that. Right up under that. And that trigger is beautiful. Really beautiful. And the reset, let me show you how to reset on this. Alright. So, now here's the reset on this firearm. Watch how far it goes. Hold on. Alright. Right there. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. Solid steel magazines. And this gun, I've thought of changing the color, making it like a desert camo. Desert camo. Like back in Desert Storm. The outfits of Desert Storm the Marines had in Desert Storm. You know, that camo look, desert camo. But then it would be taken away from what this really is. Now, if it was made that way, then fine. But this right here is a fine operating pistol made in Israel, y'all. A lot of people don't believe me that this is made in Israel. See for yourself. Made in Israel. Any justice? Yeah, there you go. Made in Israel. The slide lock is solid. The safety button is solid. It's not plastic, and this is not plastic. Well, not polymer, not polymer. Okay, I do love the sight. These are iron sights. By the way, these are not polymer sights like the Glock. These are iron sights, all right? You could change them out and put whatever you want on here. I don't want no O lights. I don't want O lights on none of my guns, and I don't want what you call them things? I'm fogging right now. Not the O lights. I don't need them optics on top. I don't need all of that. You know, I ain't gonna be doing this, doing that, and aiming. Because like I said, my guns is for self-defense and sporting. And I don't want to be practicing down range looking through no fancy scopes. You know, I don't want to be doing that. So, because once again, mine is for target practice and self-defense. And in self-defense situation, you ain't pulling out and you aim. And if that's the case, then you thought about it, you had time to think about it, and you had time to maybe run and get away. In most cases, you don't. So what am I even doing? I'm pulling out, bang. Pulling out, bang. Now, another thing about this here is they make a lot of holsters for them. And the holster that I do have for it is a inside the waistband with the clips. This holds multi firearms, by the way. This will go in here if I'm going to get away with just carrying it one day and knowing it's going to still be there. This isn't bad, so this will be tucked in your pants, this part, and these clips will be outside your belt. All right. So this is how this thing sits in there. That is not bad at all. Not at all. Y'all let me know if y'all like that. That is not going anywhere. And this durable, rubberish polymer frame, rubber and polymer at one. The mold, I love the mold because it pretty much fits any gun. If you own a gun, people, get a holster. You don't want to be pulling a gun out of your pants, hitting the trigger, and then somebody is dead somewhere or injured. So this right here is an excellent holster. When you pull it out, here she goes, right down in there. She fits perfect. And another thing, y'all, a lot of people is looking for a comfortable holster. Honestly, long as it's protecting me, it can be uncomfortable all at once. Long as it fits, I got it in the right position on my body, I'm good to go. And another thing I want to talk about is a lot of people, and this is to each his own. This is a really big mistake for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all say, well, why do most men and women put a gun in a front holster? Right in the front, tuck it right in the front of them where your belt tightens up at. So in the front drawer, in the waist, they say that's bad. Depending on you, it could be bad. If you don't know that gun, you don't practice with that gun, yes, it could be bad. But let me tell y'all the do's and the don'ts about packing a gun in certain places. Me personally, I don't want no gun on the side of me. If I'm at the range, I might have my outside the waistband. But I do not care for a holster, my holstered gun on the side of me or in the back of me. Because all somebody got to do behind you is hand, push, pull. Hand, push, pull out. Now they got your pistol. You turn around, bang. Hand, push, pull. They got your gun. And if it's on the side of you, run up on the side of you, throw that hand right down in there, pull that out, push you away. Bang. You got to do too much for it to be on the front of me. You're reaching around me, now we in for a tussle. I'm going to slam you. It's time for the judo moves to come out. You understand? So, to each his own. I mean, everybody taught differently. Me personally, this is my personal preference. I choose to pull from the front of me. You understand? My finger is always going to be on the side, even in the heat of the moment. It's never going to be over the trigger guard. You know, and when I accidentally pull the trigger, when I pull it up out of the holster. No, mine is always to the side of that rail. Pull right out. Don't move. So what you want to do is do what's best for you, but I do not recommend a no holster gun on the side of me or on the back side of me, because somebody could get a hold of that gun. You could be standing in line at a McDonald's, you know, and then somebody come up, argument going on. You know, you think people ain't watching to see who packing before they do some dumb stuff? Yes, they are. And then they see you, he might look like he got a bulge right there. He might have a gun on his back. He might have a gun on his side. We're going to get that. Some holsters got to click them before you pull them out, push that button. But some people get lucky and you just got one of them snatch out. Even with the button on it, y'all. They even got the button you snap around. That's too much in a self-defense situation. You got to pull that button out. Move that strap, then pull the gun out. Or pop the button, then pull it out. You're doing too much. That little second, I'm sure you could practice that. But in the field, when it all goes down, you ain't, some people ain't got time to think. Go down, that becomes second nature for some, I understand that. But you want to go down, pull out, and stop the threat. do not want to be doing all of that. I gotta tie my shoe. I gotta bend my hand around the holster, unstrap. You get what I'm saying? You want to reach, protect yourself. Reach, protect yourself. All right. So I'm going down, snatching out. I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, I can pull from the back, pull from the side, but somebody else can reach from the back and reach from the side. But it'll be difficult for them to get that from the front of you. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Get you some protection. And let me know what y'all think about the Desert Eagle chambered in 40. IMI, Israel Military Industries, Magnum Research, Desert Eagle. Solid gun. Let me know what y'all think.